Hey Scorpio, welcome to Paula's Psyche. Hope you guys had a good February. This is your March 2020 reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And yeah, this month I'm kind of doing it weird, which I'm kind of just looking to see what kind of cards I get that show up and asking what sign needs to come next. And so you came next. Here I got a King of Cups showing up. Not sure what's under him. Three of Cups, so it could be reunion, could be something along those lines. I see the World too. With the Ace of Wands, you could be closing out a certain cycle in your life right now. So yeah, I've been busy. I just started massage school, so it's cool. That's cool stuff. Alright, let's see what comes up for you. I'm going to do the Celtic Cross this month, so I'm doing a little different. Alright, where are you at right now? We have the Nine of Pentacles. It's in reverse here. Nine of Pentacles. Crossed by the Four of Pentacles. Whoop. I'm going to be clumsy. I have been clumsy. Alright, what you need to focus on is your card Death in reverse. In your past. Seven of Wands reversed. Again, I am iffy on reversals. I will apply both meanings to these cards. Not just reversals. Your strength. Ace of Pentacles. It's looking like I'm not really sure about the reversals in this, to be honest. Two of Swords in your future. Suggested approach. We have the Emperor. Going out and getting it. What you need to know. The Hanged Man. Hopes and fears. We had the Page of Swords. And your outcome. Temperance. Needing to be balanced. Now, this is, of course, coming in reverse, too. You have a lot of reversals in this. The bottom of the deck, overall energy, Ten of Pentacles is here. I'm just kind of iffy on these reversals. I'm going to kind of apply both meanings here and kind of take a look at what I'm seeing. I'm not really sure if your reversals are applying during this reading so much. I'm going to take a look at this and see what I see. Because I don't know if you're... With the Seven of Wands being in your past here, I'm going to start with this one. It's showing up reverse, but from the feel... I'm getting a feeling like your defenses are up. You're wanting to maybe perhaps drop them down, but they're up. Here. In the present, you do have that Nine of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is your goal here, being independent, but you're holding back for some reason. Maybe, again, this defensiveness, maybe you're not opening up like you need to be, or being more open-minded about something. Holding back from something, from someone even, if romantic-wise. Ideas, maybe. Lack of finances to go out on your own. What you need to focus on, you do have the Death card here. This is your strength here to be reborn. To rejuvenate. A new beginning, wanting to come in. Being fearless in that, because your strength here is this Ace of Pentacles. Now again, it's showing up reverse. The Death is showing up reverse. There needs to be a choice here to start something new, start something different, and not be afraid to do so. This can also be the energy of somebody that you're dealing with, not just you. You could be dealing with somebody who's holding back, not sure about making the choice here, not sure about starting over with you. You could be this Emperor here. We have Aries energy. This is the suggested approach here. Having control of a certain situation, being in charge of a certain situation, not being afraid of anything at all. Now, what you need to know is the Hangman. This guy is getting enlightenment here. This guy is not struggling with the divine plan. He knows that the divine plan is what it is. You could be dealing with somebody who's just not moving. They're just kind of contemplating things. Again, we see somebody that's a little indecisive, a little defensive. This could be you. This could be who you're dealing with. You have the Page of Swords here. Somebody could be watching you. You could be watching someone wanting to communicate, perhaps not communicating. This is a different approach to communicating. There could be a message here coming in, or you're wanting a message to come in because it is in your hopes and fears. And your outcome, of course, is Temperance, Sag. You know, we have the Pisces, we have Scorpio, we have Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. A lot of Earth energy too. You could have Sag in your chart. Having this balance here is what you're trying to do. And of course, underneath it all, you got that Ten of Pentacles. Again, I feel like you're working with the Justice. And the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups is here. Resting, healing. She's been really worried about something. Wanting justice in a situation. Let's get some clarifiers here. Let's see what's going on with this past energy. What is this defensiveness? What's going on here? There's the Seven of Wands in the past for Scorpio. Maybe perhaps a bit afraid to be single because it was in reverse there. Page of Cups. Afraid to make this offer here, being defensive against this offer. Or someone being defensive against you making this offer. Or you're wanting to make this offer with somebody who's, like, once again, being defensive. Having their guard up. And you may be worried about trying to do that. Yeah, that's a lot there. Again, we have this Nine of Pentacles showing up with this Three of Wands. It's like you're waiting. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're hoping for your ships to come in. But it's taking forever. I feel like that's that Four of Pentacles is you look good, but maybe that's just how you are being seen or something along those lines. Waiting for something. What is this Death here? What is the Death on what you need to focus on? La Muerte. Needing to speak your truth. I saw him show up in the Cancer reading. Get one more on him. What is he doing here? It's almost looking like somebody wanting to come in here and rejuvenate a situation here with the Three of Cups for some. I'm seeing somebody want to revise a situation. Now, if this is like what you need to focus on, it's like, for some, it's needing to communicate with somebody. You need to communicate. I kind of feel like I need a lot more cards for these. Let's get one more for that. Yeah. Somebody's not communicating. Somebody's not... I got a Knight of Wands in reverse here, and... or some of y'all are dealing with a third-party situation here with somebody that's not loyal. Or someone that's inactive. You're wanting to rush in and have a reunion with somebody who is not actively doing this. Like, you're like, hey, let's start over. Let's do this again. And they're not. They're not talking. I want one more for that past. Got the Nine of Swords in reverse. I feel like releasing the worry here and having a new beginning. Again, being advised. Have that new start. You're, you know, this is one more for that Nine of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Yeah. But then for some, I feel like somebody's been stressing about this and coming in. It just keeps looking like this. The reversals are kind of throwing me off today. So that's why whenever you deal with reversals, sometimes you have to kind of be like, you have to kind of judge it as a whole. For some, it's somebody rushing in for a reunion. They're wanting to fight for this. This is their happiness. Offer this love. They've been stressed out about this. And they don't want to be in this energy anymore. They don't want to be in this. Others, y'all are just like, nah. I'm moving on. I'm doing what I gotta do. This isn't working. You could have options. Again, I'm seeing fire and air. What is this indecision? Because you are going to have to make a decision here. I've been seeing that show up for Scorpio. Yeah. Who are you going to make the offer to? What offer are you going to take? One more for this Page of Pentacles. I'm seeing pages again. Messages. Messages coming through. So a lot of times my Knights are messages. Somebody that you may have left out in the cold offering this pentacle to you, or you offering it to them that you may have left out in the cold for some reason. A peace offering. Peace offering. Alright, who's this Emperor here? What is the Emperor doing here? Why is the Emperor here? The Sun. Got some Leo energy here. This guy wants happiness in his life. A divine masculine here going after what makes him happy. Trying to right wrongs in his life. I see somebody wanting to make an apology. Yeah, Ace of Cups. This person has been thinking about this for a while. They've had some kind of enlightenment here. Could be a Pisces, somebody with Pisces in their chart. Could have been perceived as a Pisces because you were uncertain about where they stood, what's going on with this person. One of you tried to offer this in the past, and somebody was holding back from it. So the other one was just like, okay, I'm just going to do me. And now somebody wants to come in here. They're not happy about this. They want to make things right with you. Let's look at this Page of Swords. Page of Swords here. Yeah, there's... Okay. Communication, wanting to communicate. There, we have the upside down now. We have the Hangman again. Somebody's had some kind of enlightenment and they want to communicate. They want to give this message. I see clearly now what you were trying to say. I see clearly now what you were trying to say to me. Why is the Eight of Cups coming through? I see the Temperance. Judgment. Why is Judgment here with Temperance as the outcome? Strength. Why is Strength here? It's the outcome. Strength. King of Pentacles. God, I feel like I need another one there. Divine Masculine again showing up as needing strength here to make this judgment call, to balance themselves, to balance the situation. Could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, somebody with that in their chart. A husband, a companion, father-like figure in your life. Perhaps you have children with this person. It's a divine masculine here. Yes. Wanting to make peace. Wanting to apologize. I want to cry a little bit. I'm not sure how angry you were at this person. They do not want to walk away. This was showing up a minute ago. You are their wish fulfillment. You don't want to bicker anymore. I've done some reflection here on how they were acting, how they were treating you. Any other messages here with this Ten of Pentacles? Yeah. Ten of Pentacles, Four Wands at the bottom. It's your overall with the Justice. Get one more for that. Here's the Four Wands here. Wow. Why is the Ten of Swords showing up here with the Seven of Swords in reverse? Why is this ending showing up here? Chariot. Those Ten of Swords and Seven of Swords shows up. That's a new beginning. Making things right. This person did something that was very hurtful. They hurt you. They deceived you. They left. But now they're wanting to come back in, or they left a certain situation and now they're coming in. You have the Empress, the Ace of Pentacles, coming toward their divine feminine, offering peace, offering stability. It's crazy to see this kind of reading like this. Yeah, we have the Dream here in awareness. Somebody manifested this. Somebody was dreaming of this. They saw through the veil of illusion. Over time, this true self, over time, their true feelings could not be, the mind could not convince the heart. Rebirth. There it is. Somebody being born into a higher vibration. For some, this is you. Others, I really feel like it is who you're dealing with here, depending. Divine masculines are in this reading being awakened. This is, I think, the page of, patience. Wow. You've been patient, you've been waiting, it's like you knew. It's like you just knew. That this would come back around. You've just felt it because you felt this. You are connected to this person. Very strong. Oh, man. Anything else? The Fool's under here. With ordinariness. That's pretty good there, I think. It pretty much says what each person is dealing, like the feminine in this reading, new once again, is showing up as this empress in this loving energy, waiting for this person to see. Let me pull you an oracle card. Oracles of Shadows and Light. I want to shuffle it this way. The last one I pulled a different deck. But I've been pulling this one for all of them. But maybe I need to pull from the other one. I feel like I should pull from the other one this time. I'm going to pull from my Gateway Oracle deck. Dwelling in truth. I stand in the light of truth. The soul loves the truth. Be honest with yourself and listen to your inner guidance. Follow it by speaking your truth. To thine own self be true. You radiate the energy of truth to others so that they can find their truth. Lots of truth. There is a place inside of you that always knows the truth. Take time to be still to discover that genuine place of knowing within. Often the hardest thing about living in your truth is discovering what it is. So it's important to slow down, be quiet, and listen to the whispers of your soul. And we see that with this hanged man here. Excuse my nose. There's an awakening happening here. Somebody who is, again, knowing their truth. Being still. This here is the same kind of thing. This here is the same kind of thing here, where somebody, he's wielding his sword of truth here. But he must be in alignment with himself. This could be who you're, like I said, it could be a little bit of both of you here mirroring each other. But then I feel like almost like this divine feminine, and she kind of knew. Divine masculine was a little bit, it's all, like I said, again, the twin flame journey is showing up again. I saw it in Cancer too. Often the hardest thing about living in your truth is discovering what it is, so it's important to slow down, be quiet, and listen to the whispers of your soul. If there's an area of your life in which you are not being authentic or where you're not living in integrity, this is the time to make some changes. Is there an area of my life where I'm not living in integrity? What do I need to do to be in accordance with my deepest truth? Is there anyone who isn't being truthful with me, and do I need to take action regarding this situation? Okay, not being truthful. So, we do see that here. If you are dealing with somebody who's not being truthful, they're asking you to do this here and move forward, because you are going to move forward towards something divine. Very divine. The universe is just waiting for you. But like I said, a lot of you, I feel, are getting an apology, or maybe just a few, and then you are just releasing something that doesn't serve you, which is what you should always do. Even if you're on a twin flame journey, you should do that. Because by doing so, by releasing that person, you allow them to go on their journey, you go on your journey, their journey, your journey. Again, Mercury retrograde, I have been so bad about this today. And then you'll come, back together again if that's your true twin. I'm seeing a twin flame journey here. I'm seeing a rebirth happening. Being in that divine power here. Being reborn. Coming into that divine, feminine, abundant energy, whether you are masculine or feminine. Going after what makes you happy. Yeah, don't sit in misery. Don't do it. Don't sit in misery. Whoever this is that's sitting in it. And, if you need, the universe is trying to give you something that's going to make you really happy. Dwell within yourself. Again, go within. Be like this hanged man. He doesn't struggle. He knows the divine plan is here. You are where you are. You cannot change the past. You can only do the steps to allow to change the future. And see how divine every single thing is, even though it may be tragic, even though it may be, see where you are now. I mean, it's like, I could say, oh, well, I wish I would have, God, I say this all the time. I said, I wish I would have gone to hair school, and my hair looks a little yellow here. It's not as yellow. It just looks, maybe it is a tad, but, I say this all the time. It's like, I wish I would have gone to hair school so I would know how to cut hair, so I would know more about it. But had I done so, I probably wouldn't be going to massage school right now. I probably wouldn't have my 4-year-old right now. So realizing that the steps that you have are where you need to be, and I've had a rough path myself. Like, I mean, it's just every day you hit that wall and you're like, there's some heavy stuff. But to recognize that without this journey, without this path, you wouldn't be who you are today. And, some of us may have our guards up. I know what that's like. You're like, God, I just don't know if I can open myself up to be vulnerable. Which reminds me of a book I'm reading right now about vulnerability. It's Daring Greatly is what it's called. And it's about the power of being vulnerable. It's not weakness at all. And it's scary. It's scary to be vulnerable. But to do it is so rewarding. And that's kind of the thing that I'm kind of doing right now, is I'm being vulnerable with you. And that's hard to do because, you can be real critical of yourself whenever you try to, you try to be open and you try to say, okay, I can take this risk. Because me making videos here is a risk. Me going to massage school is a risk. Be vulnerable. Just let it pour out of you. Be in your truth. Nothing else matters. You know, it's like a friend of mine who never thought he was good enough to have relationships. And I said, no, you gotta, like, you need that passion, you know, you gotta, don't give up. Don't just give up on things. Like, go out and get them, you know, go out and chase your dreams, make things right. This is your life. I don't know. I'm Scorpio moon, so maybe, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, good stuff is coming. Really good. Be optimistic. Be hopeful. Take risks. I see this coming in for you, so love yourself. I'm going to let you go with that. So, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. If you'd like a private reading, my info is below. I started a Facebook, so if you guys want to check that out, do little posts and stuff. And, yeah, I will talk to you guys later.